All right, Corey. It is Friday night. No,
It's Sunday night. It's game night. Football season is in full effect, and we are here. The greatest clashes that have ever occurred have occurred on the gridiron. We got the Washington football team smash mouthing all over the Dallas Cowboys. You could go to college games and look at the University of Virginia versus Virginia Tech, Florida versus Florida State, USC versus UCLA. But there's no clash greater than a man and a woman when they come together in holy matrimony. We're talking today because our marriage needs help. And so do other marriages. And we're going to have fun as we go into a little marital, family, relational football with today's topic of Our Marriage Needs Help with a fabulous panel. So before we go. Let's start this show with the intro.
So wait a minute. This is where we actually play our regular intro?
Regular intro.
Oh, man. I thought we had a football intro for this. There's no. Okay. This is only a 1 hour show, guys. So I guess we'll just start the show. Let's go.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Hold on a second, Corey. Let's see what happens. I'll click it. And let's see what happens if we can start the show. Announce it.
Let's go. Let's start.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Wait a minute. I don't even know if they can see us. Oh my goodness. Our marriage needs help. Our tech needs help.
StreamYard needs help.
Guys, we are powered by StreamYard and we can't even get the show started. We need help. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, let's try this, Corey. Let's start the show again because we gotta go for
it. It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
All right, everybody. I'm Corey, the blind guy.
His wife, Laquita Marie.
And together we're letting you into another facet of our life as we talk about how our marriage
needs help.
Again, some of the greatest clashes that have ever happened in the world of sports has happened on the gridiron. I myself am a former football player. I used to play quarterback when I lost my sight at the age of 19.
Wait. You played quarterback when you lost your sight?
No, I'm just kidding. I would if I played for Baltimore.
Corey did lose his sight at the age of 19. And we knew each other then.
And I did used to play football. We've known each other and we're high school sweethearts and we've been married for 21 years. And we've come to the determination that our marriage needs help, like other marriages out there in the world. And we're going to have a great discussion tonight as part of this fun, interactive game show.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun because it's going to be football. It's Sunday night football on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life. We have 4 downs of topics that we're going to be talking about that relates to the advice and the information that you see on Kevin Samuels. It's time to bring in our starting lineup.
Now, wait a minute, Corey. Keep in mind, we have to give the ground rules. Just really quickly, everybody, this is a 1 hour help session, or what are we calling this?
It's a 1 hour broadcast.
It's a 1 hour broadcast. That means that we are only here for an hour. That means we are on the clock. It's a sports thing or whatever you want to call it. So let's go for it, Corey. What are you going to do now?
Today's starting lineup features an all-star panel of guests. They're YouTube channel sensations that are on the rise, and they're part of the lead attorney's Private Mastermind. We're going to bring them in one by one as a player introduction. We're going to start with the player from the Himalayas himself. He was a player from the Himalayas until he met a lady named LaBea. He stands at 7'2". He weighs 480 pounds. He's the starting.
Wait a minute. We at least have to give like a realistic situation here.
This is having fun. He weighs about 480 pounds, and he's a starting fullback for our team. He's none other than El Guapo. We're going to bring him in to say hello.
Welcome.
Hey, salute and salutations, family. Good to be here tonight. I am El Guapo of Beautiful Lies.
I am twice divorced and about to get married for a third time to my beautiful fiance, Labea. Third time's a charm. And Corey, I heard that shot about playing for the Ravens. I got my purple on just for you, brother, just for you.
Well, just so that you know, we have our burgundy and gold for the team that.
I gotta really represent.
What's the name of the team? Because they don't have a name right
It's
now.
Washington.
The Washington football team, yes.
Washington football team. But
Right. Corey used to have like the
I got a
jersey,
throwback for you.
the everything, all the stuff. So that means we're going to bring in the next person because what's going on with that? Wait, isn't that from the show that we do for? Why do you have? You know what?
The Hogs.
The Hogs.
Wait, who is that for?
Washington, the offensive line was called the Hogs.
Oh,
I got
really?
my hog nose on. So
Cool. Let's bring the rest of the team in.
this next member of the starting lineup stands at 7'3". She weighs a whopping 290 pounds. She runs a 4.140 in the 40-yard dash. She is the wide receiver of the panel. She is none other than Kelly. We're gonna bring Kelly in to say hello.
Hey, with no sound effects, just bring you in. Hey there.
Hey, hi, good evening, good evening.
Good
I am
evening.
Kelly. Thank you so much for having me. My Vivid Life is my YouTube channel, and I was married one time, divorced, married about 15 years, so 5 years removed from that relationship. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm representing my Eagles, number 5.
Hey.
Yeah, you got
My hometown.
You got a stain on your shirt. That's all. That's
No.
I do actually.
All right. So thank you.
Nice.
Nadia,
Good to
for
have you
coming
here.
in. Now, we also have on our team another all-star panelist. He is a filmmaker. He stands at 8'9" and weighs 572 pounds.
So this is a football team, right?
Right.
Like people don't even weigh that much on football teams.
Yeah, well, this is a Madden. Well,
And I didn't think they were that tall
You
either.
can create your own characters in Madden. So he's
Oh.
8'9". He weighs 575 pounds. He is the quarterback of the crew. He is none other than filmmaker Frank Goodin.
Hey, hello there.
Yes, my name is Frank Goodin. The name of my channel is Talk with Frank Goodin. I invite you guys to talk with me at any time. I happen to be divorced. I've been divorced for 3 years, so I was married once. And I'm open to it. You know, I'm open to going back down that road again if it takes me there. And I'm out, and I'm happy to be here with you all.
Awesome,
All right,
awesome. Well, we have
guys.
one more team member to welcome,
All
Colette.
Colette is in the house. Colette is another member of the All-Star panel. She stands at a whopping 5'1". She weighs a whopping 100 pounds. She's the mighty might of the crew. She is the tailback of the crew. She is none other than Colette. We're gonna bring her in to introduce herself, give her name, her channel name, and her marital status.
Her name, her channel name, her marital status. All right, welcome.
Hi guys. So my name is Colette. Our channel is Over the Top WME, and I've been married for 11 plus years to my husband. And yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. So, guys, you see, we have an all-star lineup, and we are glad to be here with you today. Just remember, if you find the information valuable in our broadcast, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. You can also go to our website, blindguyhiswife.com, where you can find out how you can be part of our home team, get your merch, and also remember to click the green coffee cup. Clink, 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 clink.
So that's scrolling right there at the bottom. And then also we have lots of people jumping into the comments, guys. So Corey, I'm just going to let you know who's here since you can't see. And that way, at least you know who's in the audience. Then we'll move forward with our topics. Guys, this is a 1 hour session. No, not a session. What is this, Corey?
Broadcast.
1 hour broadcast.
Sportscast.
There you go. 1 hour sportscast. So we've got David Hunt in there.
David Hunty Boy. Check out his David Hunt's YouTube channel. His name is David Hunt. His channel is David Hunt.
Yes.
Morning music meditation.
Wait a minute. He says most marriages fail on this one line. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Oh,
So we'll
okay.
think about that as we move forward tonight, right?
And actually, most marriages fail on the line. I do. All right.
You know what? All right. So Frank is laughing. I don't know why. Awapo is laughing. Thank you, guys.
I'm laughing because that's a great line from a movie called Cool Hand Luke. That's why I'm laughing.
So Trash Can Waves is here for it. And thanks for jumping right in there, El Wapo. We are a team. Thank you, panelists, members of the Lead Attorneys Mastermind Group. Trash Can Waves is here for it. So we just said that. Also, Praying Couple Cooking Series says here with your fam, showing love. Thank you so much. They were at Church's Chicken the other day, Corey. The Lead Attorney says we in here.
It's the Lead Attorney representing for the Dirty Birds down south in Hot Atlanta. And when I say Dirty Birds, they are dirty because the Eagles just skull drugged them the other week. So we won't talk about that.
Woo, okay. Kelly. Kelly was getting revved up on that one. Trash Can Waves is saying, let's start the show. Salute to TLA. But Justine is here as well.
Justine on the west side.
Yes, we even have Mosaic with TJ Randolph in the house.
Randolph in the house.
Black's Tropical Homestead.
Another group down in Georgia.
Yes, they're saying hello, soil brothers and sisters, soil sisters. So glad to be here tonight. They are ready for the show. The lead is just saying salute to everybody. And JP is asking everybody, hey, Quita Corey family in chat, how's your spirit? Let us know, guys. Wapo, Kelly, Over the Top, and Frank, how's your spirit? How are you guys feeling tonight?
Spirit as well.
Great.
Good.
Very good.
Fantastic. Living the dream and putting a dent in the universe.
All right. Go ahead, El Wapo.
He is ready. So we also have Ms. B Finesse noticing, wow, outfit changes here. Any reason for that, Corey?
Yeah, it's a football. This is the talking about the gridiron called life, called marriage. So we decided to represent our different teams today. I'm wearing the burgundy, Laquita's wearing the gold, and I have the pig nose on to represent the hogs of the Washington football team in their glory days in the late 80s and early 90s.
Right. Now we also have She Stole My Thunder saying Gail is on the live stream for Before the Billions. I did see that he went live earlier, Corey. So Gail is working out there in these streets. So glad that you're here. She Stole My Thunder. Thank you. And Trash Can Waves, no. 1 hour does not mean 5 hours. We've got a courtesy clock, thanks to Frank Goodin, because the purpose of this panel is to, just get in and get out. And, we aren't going into overtime, right, Corey?
Not going into overtime unless it calls for it. But the way this is going to work, we're going to start our panel discussion. The questions are divided up into first down, second down, third down, and fourth down. First down is always a foundational play where the team that has the ball is trying to probe the defensive team just to find out what they can do. Second down is usually one where you go for the gusto. You want to try something big to get over top of the defense and make sure that you can get them with a big play or score a touchdown.
Are we showing them the first down,
No,
second down
yet.
just yet? Okay,
Not yet.
we're not. This is
just give them some explanations here. Third down is where you're trying to get to that next play. So you're really trying to push the ball across the 10-yard mark. So you have a special play that you're going to design that's going to be designed just for those purposes. And finally, you have to make a decision. At fourth down, you're either going to ground and pound and go for it, or you're going to punt the ball away. So that's how our 4 questions are going to be set up, and we're going to compare them to clips because you can't be an athlete unless you do film study. We're going to take a look at some clips by Kevin Samuels and relate them to the questions that will go with each down. So, Laquita Marie, are we ready to get started?
We are. We just have to say hello to a couple of people that popped in. Black Tropical is saying hello to Blessed One. So Blessed One is here. And we also have Ellie JJ. Hello.
JJ.
Yes, so good to have you. But wait, we got the millionaire in the house, Corey.
Which one?
Oh, well, Black Heights, advancing your career.
Black Heights in the house. Black Heights, man. That guy's dropping jewels on his channel. Like I said, he had a whole show about making yourself visible in your company so that you can actually climb that ladder. So check his channel out, Black Heights.
And today on his live stream, he was saying that he's married. He can even give consultation on that. He's a pro. So look, he's in there. Also, Evelyn Gauss is in here tonight saying greetings, family.
Here, greetings to you as well.
And K Business, Corey, just so you know, not just any K Business.
Business and now K Biz. You're gonna say Akaro, or that's good morning, so wrong time of day. K Biz is from Nigerian, is Yoruba, from the Yoruba culture. So K Business, every kiss begins with K. So does every kick. All right.
So before we do kickoff, I do want to also put this in here. Ellie JJ says married 7 years, divorced 32 years. 4 wedding proposals, FYI. So we're going to, be thinking about all of these things as we go through our different, what do you call them? Downs. I was going to say football plays. What do I know? Kelly or Over the Top, Colette, Are either of you ladies like well versed on football?
No. I'm following Corey's lead.
A little bit. I watched it. I did watch it in my younger days with my ex. He was a huge Ravens fan. So I did watch.
Two different birds in the same house ain't gonna never work.
You know what? See, Corey.
See,
So
that's
tell
why
me-
it didn't work out.
That all because of football, huh? You were on two different teams and all of that good stuff. Well, I did want Corey to know that Gail is here. She's doing the thing.
Gail Lockett, the moderator queen, holding it down for the Blue Wrench team. Fools coming onto your channel, give it over to Gail, and them fools will get straight handled.
We also have Tanika Lee.
Tanika Lee, t-shirt. No, that's the Tanika Lee.
Anyways, Corey, hey, thanks so much, Black Heights. We do appreciate you donating some coffee. We can always use a cup of Joe. So thank you so much. Corey, how do we get started with this?
Before we do the kickoff, we have to determine, is it going to be ladies first or men's first? So we're going to elect El Wapo to be the team captain for the men, and we're going to elect Colette to be the team captain for the women. So the coin toss is this.
Okay.
Well, that's not going to be fair because she doesn't know football like that. She's just following our lead.
I'll help her. Colette's looking like, look, I don't know.
So we'll switch the team captain to Kelly to give it a little fairness. This is Kelly knows a little bit about football. All right.
A little bit. We'll try. We'll see how much I know. I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
So how does this work? They have to answer
a question, and whoever gives the correct answer wins the coin toss.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right. Here we go. The Ravens and the Falcons are two of the dirtiest birds in football. There's another bird that's represented, two other birds that possibly are represented in the NFL. Name one.
Eagles.
Kelly? No, I said the Ravens and the
ladies first, jump right in there. Sure, Eagles. You guys can go first. Go for it.
All right. So I kind of set myself up with that question because I forgot the Eagles is already represented. So.
Look at Frank nodding and smiling. So wait, so now what do we do?
So now, Kelly, you have received the kickoff, so you get to answer the first question first. First down. What is the question, Laquita Marie?
All right, first down. I'm sorry, I put up Blessed One says they're ready. So Kelly, first down.
I can receive or
Okay, you want to do it that way, so you want to defer.
Kelly knows her stuff. You see, Colette, we're winning, girl.
Do you want to defer the kickoff? Do you want to defer the kickoff, or do you want to receive? Who are you? So you're deferring, so it goes to the men. All right, El Wapo.
Bad move, Kelly. We're about to score. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're on the clock for first down. What is our first down question?
All right, our first down question is, oops, that's not it. What do men want? What do women want?
But before we hear from El Wapo, let's hear what Kevin Samuels has to say.
All right. So we have a clip queued up so that, we can all see what does Kevin Samuels have to say about this. This way, we can react to it, see if that plays into it. Is that a part of it? So if you guys are ready, this is El Wapo answering this, right?
Yes, this is El Wapo.
All right.
So we're going to share the video, share the audio.
Yes. Oh, and also this is a timed response, right?
Yes, it's a timed response.
So you want to give him the time now so that way he'll know?
You have 2 seconds to answer, El Wapo.
I'll talk fast.
No.
So is it 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute?
We'll give you a minute to respond.
All right. So let's everybody watch. I'm just going to make sure it's full screen so that we're all ready for it. And the screen didn't share. So let's try. Oh, there it is. So you guys can see that. Let's make sure it's full screen. Okay. Here it goes.
What do you want as an outcome with your man?
I would like to be married. Well, we're on our way. We've been engaged for 2 years.
How many children does he have?
We both share one.
Okay. And how old is he?
He's 29.
And you're how old again?
27.
So what's the hold up on me?
He says my attitude and the way that I speak, I would say. towards men, which I agree. I feel like seeing my mother kind of the way she talks to my father, even now they're not together and it's been 20 years. I do see a lot of resemblance in the respect factor.
So you disrespect your child's father?
In arguments, yes.
All right, that's it. That's all we're giving for right now. The way she talks to her child's father is currently an issue.
So El Wapo, what is it that you think that men want in a marriage, and what do women want, based on just some of the some aspects you gleaned from that particular clip?
Absolutely. So I'm on the clock at 1 minute. First things first, what do men want? Men want respect. A lot of people, women especially, get this confused. The way that men feel love is through respect. So if you are being disrespectful in any shape, form, or fashion, it could be with your social media or what have you, the way that you speak to him, he is not going to feel loved unless he feels respected. Now, as far as women, I'm a believer that women need to get what they need, not what they want. So what do women need? Women need that protection and that guidance. That's why age gap dating tends to work a lot, because a more seasoned man can guide a woman down that path in a marriage a little bit better than somebody, unless they grew up together, you know. So I think that women need guidance from a man in a marriage, you know, to show them the way to go. That doesn't mean that he's a dictator, but he's just kind of a navigator. End of question. I get it under 60 seconds?
You did. You know what? I was about to pull the clock up. I had it on another screen, but okay. Corey's giving you some applause.
So now El Wapo is gunslinging.
Wait a minute, but Trash Can said men want cornrows. Oh, Black's Tropical said respect. But I swear, Trash Can Wave said men want cornrows. But anyways, go ahead, Corey.
So El Wapo came out gunslinging. He started in a spread formation, 4 wide receivers, and he tried to go deep down the field. We're gonna give Colette of we're gonna give Kelly of My Vivid Life a chance to respond to that. Kelly, first down, what do men want and what do women want?
Hold on a second, Corey. Before you finish that question, El Wapo, would you agree with Snuggles? Is this what you were saying? Men want respect, women want power? I don't think you said power from the women, did you?
No.
I didn't say power. I think the modern woman might think that she wants power, but that's just because there's been a mechanism in place to deceive her. That's not what she needs. I see Chicago Rilla in the chat. What's up, Chicago Rilla?
Hey, Chicago Rilla.
Hello there. We have everybody. We got What the Funk, Chicago Rilla.
Hey, Chicago Rilla, you in Chicago. Are you a Bears fan?
This is a sports night.
It's a sports night. We're talking about relationships from the standpoint of football. So if you're in our chat, type your fanhood into the chat if you're into sports and you follow a sports team. So Kelly, you've heard El Wapo's first down play. What play are you gonna run to talk about? What do you think men want and what do you think women want in a relationship?
I think the first part I do agree with El Guapo is about respect. Certainly men need respect, but women do as well. And then the other part, being at the place that I am now, I think guidance as a follow-up to El Guapo's statement. It depends on the age of the woman. I feel like when you get a little bit older, you know, you are living your life just as that man is living his life. So me being 40 plus, I wouldn't say I need guidance, more of a partnership where they are taking on certain masculine, responsibilities, and I'm happy to take on more feminine responsibilities, but walking along the same path. So guidance, maybe when I'm 20 and it's an older gentleman, but it really depends on the age of the two individuals. But respect, absolutely, as well as communication.
Oh,
can I say something real fast?
You can, because guess what? You can, if Kelly allows it, you can finish her timeout.
Will you allow me 10 seconds of grace? I promise to you.
Of course I will.
This is the time that she had left, so go ahead.
Perfect. So Kelly, I'm 40 plus as well. And for the past 25 plus years of my life, I have had to embrace leadership and mentorship. And even at my age, I need guidance. So to say that once you hit 40, you don't need guidance anymore, that's a stagnation that'll lead you towards death. I think that we all need guidance until the day that we die. It just depends on from whom. Wives need it from their husbands.
I love my 5 seconds back.
Go ahead.
So your time ran out, Kelly. You gave him 10 seconds. He took all 30.
We'll give you 5
I'll
seconds.
learn next time.
Oh, okay. So wait a minute. I can put more time on the clock. Is what you're
we'll
saying?
Give it 10 seconds. 10
all right.
seconds.
So hold on a second, Kelly. Corey said,
Okay.
"Do you think you can do this in 10 seconds?" I'm on your side,
I'll
Kelly.
be fast.
Do you need more than 10 seconds, girl? I
Nope.
got you.
Stop cheating.
All right.
10 seconds straight.
You're not a Vegas bookie here.
Can I go now?
All right, Kelly. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna put the time on the screen. Go ahead and talk.
Okay, so Guapo, I completely agree. No matter your age, there's always something you can learn. You always need guidance, leadership. That's why those books and podcasts exist. Just in the way of a relationship, guidance didn't seem like the appropriate word.
And now, if you're out there in the chat, El Wapo dropped back the pass and tried to throw a bullet, but Kelly came off the edge with a blitz. Do you think El Wapo was ever able to scramble out of that one and get some yardage, or do you think Kelly sacked him for a loss? Type it in the chat what you think as we get ready to move to second down.
Dang. Okay, so David Hunt was trying to call out the New England Patriots.
Ooh.
Perry Unlikely is in here as well as, what the funk is this?
What the funk is this?
They say I follow Team Brady. He has won me so much in my 20 years in restaurant industry.
All right.
Nice. Okay. And David Hunt says, I just like corn because, trash can waves got confused. In fact, people say I'm corny. So let's see if there's anybody else. David Hunt said TB12. What does that mean, Corey?
Tom Brady.
Oh, okay.
Tom Brady.
Okay, thank you so much, Owapo. I forgot I got other guys here that can help out. Are you a football fan too, Frank?
Oh yeah, and normally I would have worn my Jags jersey, but the Jags, that's like a toxic relationship right now, so I'm not dealing with the Jags.
Oh boy. So like I said, type in the chat. El Wapo dropped back the pass. Kelly came with a hard blitz. El Wapo tried to scramble. Did he evade the blitz and get some yardage, or did he get sacked? Type it in the chat.
Well, Ellie JJ is rooting for you. She says, excellent, Kelly. And then, earlier, Trash Can Wave said he wanted cornrows, but then he realized he was mixed up. He said, sorry, I like corn walls. I got distracted. Corn walls. I got distracted. No wonder you guys end up with bad women. They got debate.
Oh,
Hey
man.
team, listen. I'm at that time. I've got to slide out. I am so
Yes.
sorry. I will try to come back if I can. I just have a previous obligation. But
I
I
remember.
think you
Thank
guys
you
should
so
throw the
much.
flag on Kelly. She cheated.
All right, so we're gonna move. Thank El Wapo for coming in from the Beautiful Lies. Check his YouTube channel out, Beautiful Lies.
Good to see you, El Guapo.
So he's a part of the Lead Attorneys
We'll
Private
drop-
Mastermind.
And we'll drop his link in the chat.
We'll drop
And
his link in the chat.
it's also already in the description. Thanks, Owapo. We'll see you later.
All right, Frank, you're up for second down. Second down is
All right, so I'm going to pull it up because according to, I didn't know we were keeping score, but Miss B Finesse said sacked. David Hunt said he got sacked, and Perry Likely says gained some yards, first down.
all right. So
Right.
we got a little mixed bag of things right there. So
But wait a minute, Frank is smiling. What does this mean? I don't even know because Tanika Lee also says he got sacked. Who got sacked, and what does that
basically
mean?
they're saying that Kelly came with a hard blitz to defend her point of view, and El Wapo tried to scramble out of it but couldn't get away. Kelly tackled him for a loss.
Got it. Okay. All right. We knew you meant cornrows, trash can waves. Everybody like cornrows. Okay.
Second down. Frank Goodin is in the backfield. Now he's been called in since El Wapo got taken out on injured reserve. So
wait, Corey. Just so that everybody knows, according to Snuggles, El Wapo is just trying to leave because he knows what's about to happen to him. That's how that's how losers move. Like, if you're about to lose, you're like, oh, I got an injury. I gotta leave. So Kelly, us women, I guess we're bringing it. We're bringing the heat. But so far, we said respect from men. That's what men want in a marriage, and women want.
women, they want. What did you say again, Kelly? Because I got all tied up into the football.
They want respect as well, but communication.
Communication, respect, and communication.
Communication. David Hunt said communication earlier. So
guys, if your marriage needs help, communication is definitely a key. But mutual respect is always going to help that communication run along. So, what's our second down question for Frank?
All right, let's see. Don't worry, Chicago Rilla. Even though you haven't watched football in a while, here we go. good marriage aspects. What do you need in a good marriage? What makes a good marriage?
What do you need in a good marriage? What makes a good marriage? And here's your film study, Frank Goodin, that you can take a look at from Kevin Samuels.
All right. So I'm going to pull up the next clip and let's see what we can see. Fingers crossed, Frank. Oh, he doesn't need luck. He knows, his stuff, right? So
I don't know. He's a Jags fan. I don't think he knows a lot.
All right.
Jacksonville, so I have to.
You hear that, Corey?
Jacksonville Kitty Cats.
You know what? Here we go. I'm going to enlarge it. I'm going to make sure that you guys can hear it. And let's see. And this is only about a minute, is what we're going to play. And so my apologies for the slowness, but here we go.
This is important. We rewind that so there's no break.
We have really long talks about relationships and, the things that should be accepted and shouldn't be accepted and what you shouldn't to have.
What you kind of broke up. I couldn't. What you what?
To do as a woman to make sure that she's the wife that a man needs at the time of when that time comes.
Okay. About what age do you think that time should come?
For her, I hope it's like 30.
What about your other daughter? There you go. 30 years old, mother who's raising her daughter. This is where that 30 thing came from. And understand when she said, do you have a conversation about relationships? She said, I tell her what to expect and what should be accepted. Meaning she tells her daughter what a man is supposed to do for her. She sets expectations for a man.
Uh-oh.
All right. Thank you, guys.
So what age do you think a person should there's a good age for getting married based on that video clip and Kevin Samuels' response? And what do we think about the advice that the mother was giving the daughter as far as like Kevin Samuels saying she was telling her daughter what a man should do for her? Go ahead. 1 minute on the clock. Hit it, Frank.
All right, make it quick then. Wow. So age-wise, I mean, it's always going to be to each his own, her own. But, generally speaking, the goal is kind of traditional marriage. And you would want, say the wife to be married in her mid to late 20s and the husband to be, maybe a few years older, 30s to 40s, maybe something like that. It's really to each his own. You can't really say something like that. About expectations, I'm going to say that it's cool to come in with expectations on both sides. But when you do get together, it's between those two people. They've got to come up with whatever they feel works for them. And then once you establish your role, once you establish your lane, you got to keep your lane. You got to stay in your role. You can't go into the marriage and let's say the wife is the supportive one, but then 5 years later, the wife want to compete with you if you are the leader, and now try to change the roles. That can't happen. And that's part of what broke up my issue. So I'm speaking kind of personally on that one. You got to keep your role. And I kind of make an analogy of filmmaking. And we're about to see how much time I got on the courtesy clock.
You better talk fast. Hurry up. This analogy.
If you're the director and I'm directing an actor, I can't have a crew person coming in and saying, hey, I think you should do this or that. You got to keep your role, whatever your role is. So that's how it is.
All right.
So Frank Goodin, El Wapo came out gunslinging on first down. Frank Goodin decided after that, if El Wapo got sacked, he decided to run an end around and take a running play to pick up some extra yardage. So now we're going to go to the defensive side. Well, I shouldn't say the defensive side. We're going to go to the other team. We're going to go to the ladies, and we're going to bring Colette from Over the Top, WME. Colette, what do you have to say about this question?
And before you answer, I do want to give a couple of numbers because Snuggle said age 25, didn't specify ladies or the guy, but either way, around 25. Trash Can Waves from earlier was saying, so marriages can't evolve, but Big Guy Journey is here also, Corey.
Big Guy Journey in the house. Check his channel out.
Yes, saying my sister married at 23. She now has 3 children and is a stay-at-home mother. She loves it and is now running her bakery business under age 30.
All right, big guy journey. We got with the sister with the bakery. All
So,
right.
so Corey, what's going to happen here? Because Snuggles is saying these young men on the panel sure do enjoy pontification, but Ellie JJ says Frank is correct. So, David Hunt is telling
I got a
Trash Can
song
Waves
for
marriages.
Snuggles. Got to be starting something. Always starting something. Got to be starting something. Got to be starting something.
We love it. Keep it coming, Snuggles. We're ready for it.
All right, Colette. What's your answer to this question? What's a good age for marriage, and what about that advice that you saw in the clip from Kevin Samuels?
I think that a good age for marriage should be in your I'll say early 20s, late mid 20s. And I say that because I felt like I was ready for marriage when I was 19. And but that didn't work out. That was my high school sweetheart. I knew from I was 14 all the way into my 20s, till I was about 20, 21. And then I met my husband at 24, and then we got married at 25. I was 25. So I always knew that I wanted a monogamous relationship. I wanted marriage. So I think, and I always say that marriage is not for everyone. Is not for everyone. So it has to come down to the people with the mindset of wanting marriage. And once you get past 30, it's doable, but it's better to grow with someone. You both grow together. And the information that the young lady gave her child as a part to what is it that she should expect from a man, it has to be delivered on both sides, because she has to tell her what is her role as a woman in a marriage as well. She has to, if she does not know exactly what it is a man is expecting for a woman, then she needs to speak to her husband if she has a husband, or other uncles, or her father itself, so she could deliver that message, because clearly she's not telling both sides. And it needs to be told both sides, because
hold up. You know what? I ain't even put the courtesy clock. Girl,
I just typed that in the chat. Colette don't get the courtesy clock. I see.
Hold on. I got the penalty on the play. Intentional cheating on the women's side by manipulating the play clock. That's an automatic first down for Frank Goodin. And Colette was doing so well.
Frank is all up in the chat talking about, so Colette doesn't get the courtesy clock. I see. Thank you, Frank. That's exactly what we do in this mastermind.
Teamwork.
You guys have my head cut off right here, so that's why I got to talk a little longer.
I know. I was looking at that and I was like, well, we can't see her, so we might as well hear her. Girl, I had you.
Colette,
we'll have her back.
We'll give you 5 seconds to wrap it up.
She get 5 more seconds. You know we can't give her more.
We'll give her 5
the
seconds.
People will listen.
She was in midst of the sentence.
Well, I would say, okay, 5 seconds. I would say for the first question, I don't think that people said that women also need security. I think that's number one, because it's passed down from us having security from our fathers. We need that security in a man. So I would say that's number one, that security of feeling that we are provided for, we are taken care of, all comes down to security.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you because Trash Can Waves is already saying I'm being biased for the women. Of course I am.
So Kelly,
and good Coffee Talking Tech is saying I'm off sides. What does that mean, Frank?
Yeah, because you off sides by letting the
clock go.
Let her talk about the clock. Colette.
Hey, DMC, how you doing?
Colette, how are you gonna do your own instant replay, rewind, and go answer the first question? And then after
I'm filling in because Guapa is not here, so I get extra time, right?
No,
right?
I give that
both players.
Say that again, Frank.
No,
Say that again, Frank.
No, I'm just saying if he's gone, I would get that extra time.
Right. XDMC is here, Corey.
MC. Now he's one of our great friends, and he's a YouTuber. So check out Barnstorming Productions. That's his YouTube channel. But
Wait a minute, David Hunt talking about women talk more than men anyway.
They certainly do, David. Preach it from the loud.
So wait, I want to hear from Frank. Frank, was
Mhm.
that a part? I know you're divorced right now, and yes, Trash Can Waves, this is rigged, but it's not like the raffle. It's just rigged by me tonight. So, wait, who said big booty problems? Frank, that's not the question I'm asking. I'm not asking about big booty problems. I'm asking about talking too much because, David Hunt says women talk more than men, anyways. Would you agree with that? Like in your marriage, was that an issue? Was that your main concern? You're divorced, but was part of that because she was talking too much, or was it other
No,
things?
no, I mean, I'll be fair. I mean, so we know that women do like to talk. Y'all like to get together and do y'all thing. But dudes, when we get together, we'll talk too. I'm not gonna say it one way or the other on that one.
No, don't play
The thing
conservative
is,
now, Frank. Go. We
what
got
I
a
will,
conscious relationship, like the
what,
husband and wife conversation. That's what she's talking about.
Right.
right. So husband and wife, the ladies like to feel heard. That's what I was saying. From my experience, the men, we like to be the doers. Generally speaking, we are of action, and we let our actions speak. And the ladies, they let their words speak.
All right. So again, we're gonna say Frank is playing that West Coast offense. He took a little conservative. He's dinking and dunking it down the field. He's doing a good job. And Colette, she came strong.
So here's the thing, Corey. It's 9:41. This is a 1 hour broadcast, and Snuggles and is in there chatting. But Coffee Talking Tech did say I talk more than most anyone I know. Black Trop.
You?
No, he says he himself.
Oh, okay.
And he does. He was on a live stream last night. He started at like 10. We finished about 3:45 or 4 o'clock. It was crazy. So it was just him and J.A. Well, J, silent A.
So while we're here, we're going to just go ahead and say this real quick. Frank, you took the conservative route. If you think Frank picked up at least 5 yards for the guys, then put it in the chat. Or if you think he just got met at the line of scrimmage and tackled for no gain by Colette, who had the advantage of the cheat no clock, then go ahead and put in the chat 5 yards or no gain for Frank. 5 yards, no gain. Conservative 5 yards or
wait. Trash Can Waves. You got to remind him. He's like, wait, what the hell Corey got on his face? Explain this again one more time.
I'm a Washington fan. Back to the late 80s, early 90s, the glory days of the Washington team when they had the Hogs as their offensive line.
So it's a pig nose. Tilt your face down a little bit. Maybe they'll see it. No. Tilt your face down, your chin, Corey.
That's what I just did.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if they can see it, but either way.
So we're gonna move on.
Wait, David says he got 5 yards.
All right.
The Trash Can Wave trying to put it on the big screen to figure you out. But anyways, we go forward. Hey, Sizzle Diaries is here. I don't know what time it is in Namibia, 3 a.m. and she's up watching.
So guys, we've said
thank you for being here.
If your marriage needs help, consider the respect levels that you have as you make sure that you're communicating well. But again, consider your respect levels as mutual communication. Make sure that also that we all have heard that women, they need respect and communication, but they also need that security and and we also heard from Colette and saying as far as the advice that women give their daughters has to have that duality. It has to have the not only what should a daughter or a person expect from a man, but what should a man expect from a woman. And for the fathers teaching their daughters or teaching their children, again, vice versa. Not only what does a woman expect from a man, but what should a man expect from a woman. So that balance is what's needed there.
So we're going to the next
third down, and we're gonna bounce it back to Frank since El Wapo is not here to represent for the dudes.
Wait, what about Kelly? Oh no, she already in.
Yeah, she's gonna. We'll come
okay, so therapy versus self-help.
And the film study for Frank coming from Cameron Samuels on this topic starts like this.
All right. Just so you know, Coffee Talk and Tech said go long. And Ellie JJ did say both are correct. The views weren't in opposition. Hey there, Blue Ranger 11, X11. I'm just making up numbers. He got a good 7. Oh, X12. That's what that is?
That's Roman number 12.
No, but it's X11. Is that 12?
Yes.
I mean,
X
I know
10, 1 and 1.
I don't know if that's his YouTube name. I didn't know if that was his.
Is it Roman numerals XII?
Well, no, it's X11.
Okay, so X11 then.
Okay. All right. So he says he got a good 7 yards. Blue Rangers X11 says He got a good 7 yards. And Kareem is just there saying, "Hey, Corey and Quita, hello there."
All right, because this game is winding down, and we want to give Frank his opportunity to try to push the ball a little further down the field.
XDMC was about to talk trash, but his wife just walked in. So, guys, this next one, this next clip, it's another one that's only about a minute long. And so we'll cue it up for you. And, let's hear what we've got to say about therapy versus self help. David Hunt is already chiming in saying that, therapy is better. So, I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. They watch the clip and then you'll ask them the question, Corey?
We'll watch the clip and then we'll ask them the question.
Got it. Okay. Here we go.
Out of anger, not necessarily to disrespect him. Like,
okay, so
oh wait, I think this is the wrong clip, you guys.
Well, yeah.
I think this is the one that I played earlier.
Oh, yeah. How you?
So let me go to the next one. My apologies for that. Frank, do you want to start answering, or do we want to watch the clip first?
Whatever works for you. I can definitely jump in if you want.
Let's go ahead and start the answering the question.
Oh wait, I got it.
Oh, here we go.
I think yes, I have it. This sure looks like the last one.
Everybody look over the head at the stadium and see the Goodyear blimp flying by.
I think we can let Frank answer. I think we can. So we'll have more time.
Wait, she said we'll have more. Well, I really have it now. Like, I got rid of the others. This one is queued up, guys. It's only about a minute. Let's go for it while we have it. And let's go when the play button shows.
Right, which I agree. I don't want to be that way. I don't think that's.
And have you had any therapy?
I have, and
okay.
It was more like church based though, so I
and that's not therapy.
Yeah.
Ma'am, here's the thing. I think you take your man for granted. I think that if you've been with him so long, you ain't been out here. I'm not really an advocate for families breaking up, but I bet you if he left you and got him another woman and you had to figure it out for this year, I bet you found a way to control your mouth.
All right,
Frank Goodin. So what are your thoughts on that? Therapy versus self-help, what professional help versus, I don't want to say amateur, professional help versus when we talk about professional help, we're talking about psychotherapists or trained counselors, licensed clinical social workers, psychiatrists, versus self-help, like, okay, let's go to church, let's pray about it, or, let's talk to our girlfriends, let's talk to our dude friends.
I do want you to answer this question because Snuggles says, Corey, you might have to fire your assistant. They're messing up the whole game show.
Snuggles, you're not Snuggles. Look, so you about to make me get out of this chair. You ain't coming for my wife, Snuggles. I'll come through the virtual screen and I'll put a blitz on you so hard that you'll be on injured reserve for the next 3 chats. How about that? You're not coming for her today.
Forget that. Me and
Only
Snuggles,
I can do that.
Me and Snuggles are friends.
Shut up. Can't you see? Go ahead, Frank.
You taking up Frank's time, and trash can waves, that was the right one. So, anyways,
go ahead, Frank. Answer the question.
Yeah.
Well, it's important to note here that that we look on the Kevin Samuels clip. We're talking to someone who isn't married. They were together before they got married. So he did. If we sort of take it from that context, then self-help, sure, because therapy, sure, because she sounds like there are some things that she needs to work through in order to be prepared for marriage. And usually it's really hard for people to recognize if they have issues that are going in. It usually takes someone else to spot it and then a professional to really, really help them work through it. Now, if you're talking about within the context of a marriage and you're already there and some things are going on, then I think it's really crucial to understand really whether or not, like which one, whether or not you need to handle it in-house in the marriage or whether or not therapy is appropriate. Because depending on the marriage, and all marriages are different, this might just simply be an issue of working it out in-house if the two have it. Now, if a couple does not have the ability to work it out, and it's an issue that threatens the marriage and they both want to keep the marriage, then yeah, you definitely got to go.
Did he freeze or did we freeze?
Frank has some interference.
Frank froze.
Well, his time is up anyway.
All right, so Kelly, the ball is
hold on, because I'm sitting up here giving it to him. This beeping is talking about, wow, the blitz for Snuggles. Friendsgiving is laughing and Snuggles is laughing. Y'all don't care about me. Black Tropical says you're a virtual gangster. I'm saying everybody's just in there laughing.
Yeah, because they're saying I'm coming to blitz Snuggles on your
right.
behalf.
I know. But then they always tell me I can read on Fridays. Yeah. Anyways,
because reading is fundamental. Frank's technology has caused him to fumble Rooski.
But he was doing good.
He was doing good, but technology failed him and caused him to fumble. Kelly, it's your time.
Well, no, wait. But Kelly, before you go, I'm going to answer this because look, he just had to drop all the way out. So we're going to make sure that we can see everybody. And XDMC says, if you go for therapy, make sure you vet and research the therapist. A lot of them are giving help when they need help. Dang.
Right.
I didn't even know about that. Hey there, point, Melissa.
XDMC.
Yeah, that is a good point. Trash Can Waves is in there saying marriage challenges. Yeah, and we do have a clock. He's working it out for you, Trash Can Waves. I know. Corey's working it out for me. I know. He says, y'all got a clock. I guess I can't be on. I know. Look, we're on the countdown. We have one last down. And Ellie JJ says, we care, Quita. No, she said Frank is correct. Thank you, Miss B Finesse. Ellie JJ says, we care, Quita. So Frank, we're going to bring you back in. But since you fumbled, I know.
Your technology failed. You fumbled.
Yeah, I was making too much sense. A demon jumped in the computer.
So Kelly, you are now on the clock. You can scoop and score for the ladies. What do you have to say about this? And also in the context of, in your own relationship, what worked or what didn't work? Did you try therapy? Did you do self-help? So talk about your standpoint on that, Kelly.
All right. You got the timer up for me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. I'm setting it now. Yes.
I don't want any.
Just start, girl. Just start.
Okay.
Because I gave Frank extra time. I don't know if y'all noticed that. When he started, when I pulled up the clock,
it was at 4.
I would say definitely self-help. To start, see if you see things that are going on. If you feel your stress level increasing, making some changes there, but it's every individual, every couple's different. I do feel that therapy is always the way. It's not something that you have to continue doing. But if you see trouble in your relationship, it's absolutely necessary to give that one of the many options. I think there's a stigma about going to therapy, and it doesn't mean you're weak or doesn't mean like you're I wrote down some, you don't want to tell your problems to strangers. I realize that, but if it'll help you heal, getting it out. They always talk about getting it out. They can help.
I have a thought on that as well, because and Laquita will co-sign on me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will co-sign.
Oh wait, I got to stop her clock because she finished like before time. So guys, we got to give her an applause for that.
So Laquita and I, for most of you guys have been married and you went to get married by a pastor. You sat down before the pastor and had marital counseling. What they call marital counseling. I call it marital counseling. Because what you do is you basically sit there and tell the pastor what you think he wants to hear, just so that he'll do that ceremony and he'll sign the marriage certificate. Now, I'm a proponent of
hurry up, Corey. We're running out. We're running out of time on the clock.
You have to take a test to get a driver's license, a food handler's license. Why shouldn't you have to take a course or take some kind of mandatory professional help before you get your marriage license? That's the way I look at it. So I think that that's something that some psychotherapists and counselors should advertise, premarital counseling, because that way you're not on the couch after everything starts to fall apart. That's something I know that a lot of couples probably wish they had. So let's go on.
Wait a minute, because we've got a great comment before we go. This was from not Snuggles, because she noticed I put the clock up late. I almost forgot to put the timer up. But Tanika Lee said that her husband and herself have been married 19 years, have always done self-help. They pray about it, pray together. They read scriptures. They talk it out. They are hearing each other out. So really it's that communication, it sounds like,
that's that communication that Kelly was talking about earlier.
That really makes a difference. She also says compromise we can live with, consider each other. Compromise with what we can live with, and we consider each other's needs. Sizzle says point taken, and David Hunt kind of goes right along with Kelly. Self-help, then therapy.
Okay, so Frank took a shot down the field with his thoughts, and so then Kelly was right there playing the defensive position. So how
And good to
many?
see you, by the way. Bravo with Sheila. Ladies, let's chat. How do we want to finish this up? Is that what you're
I
saying?
would say if typing in the chat, if you think Frank was able to at least get a complete pass down the field, then say to type that in the chat, or did Kelly tip the ball away and before it could get to the receiver? Let us know in the chat. Was a pass deflection by Kelly or pass completion by Frank? But every now and then you get to a point in life where you face that fourth down where you have to make a decision. Do you ground and pound it out and try to work it out? Or do you punt the ball away, give up, and then see if you can fight for another day? So we're going to take the last look at this last clip by Kevin Samuels, and then we'll let Colette have one of the final words.
All right. Are we going to show them what this topic is?
Yes.
Okay. So this is marriage. Do you leave or do you stay? If these are big problems, because Big Guy Journey did ask Tanika Lee, like, did you all ever face big problems in your marriage? So I think it depends on, what's what. But while we figure that out, let's pull this clip up and see what's happening in here. Then we'll go back to you, Colette. You will be on for leave or stay. All right, so let me just make sure that it's full screen. The audio is on, and let's play.
You chose to be a single mother, or how many women walked away from a marriage because they weren't happy. I'm not talking about women who were married, had children, and then divorced for cause, actual cause. I'm not talking about this newfangled term called irreconcilable differences. I'm talking about the very small minority of women who were married, had children in the marriage, and then divorced their husband for cause, or their husband died. That, I believe, is probably less than 10%. But let's just say, for the sake of argument,
all right, Colette, you're on the clock. If your marriage is getting rocky, and you heard what Kevin Samuels had to say, do you start to ground and pound and pick up some extra yardage by staying in the game, or do you just punt it away and call the lead attorney?
No.
Wait. Before she answers this, do we give the score from last time? Because Coffee Talking Tech said that was a punt.
Coffee Talking Sex?
No, Talking Twerk.
Okay, I was like, damn, he got a whole new name now, bro.
We usually call him Coffee Talking Twerk, but Coffee Talk and Tech said punt. Trash Can
What are
Waves.
you guys drinking? What are you guys drinking? What are you
Sunday
drinking?
night. Look, it's Sunday night. You know what I mean? Sunday morning is different from Sunday night. So hey.
I want
drinking that Jamaican yard rum, man.
Yeah, that's it. All right. So David Hunt did say pass completed and tackled on the spot. And he's also looking at the time. We're down to like the last few minutes of this whole game.
We're at the 2-minute warning, Colette. So you don't get a full minute, you get 30 seconds.
Wait, no, you get all your time. So this is what we're answering. Should I stay or should I go? And so look, Snuggle says Frank was sabotaged. They don't want to see him do great things. Maybe it's because he's a man. That's why he was sabotaged by the man.
All right, Colette, give us your answer.
Okay,
no overtime. Yes.
Okay, my answer would be to stay. And coming from experience in my marriage, we did go through a rocky road, and we got counseling, and we not only just got counseling, but he gave us homework and we worked on it, and we both worked on it really hard. So stay unless it is a situation of life or death. It's a situation of some type of abuse on both sides, because women can be abusive, not just on the men's side. So stay, because you guys have a bigger duty to follow than just being in it for the sake of, oh, I love you and I feel so in love today and tomorrow I don't. It's a bigger reason. That's my answer.
That's coming from a married woman who's been married for 11 years. Great answer. Frank, we're going to bounce it back to you. You're the Lone Ranger for the men.
So wait a second. This question really depends on the situation. According to XDMC, if there's abuse, leave. If they cheat, leave, cheating is a deal breaker for me. I realize that it's not for others, and that's okay. So, wow. Now, we don't want you to give any of your information, like you, unless you want to. You know what I mean, Frank? Because Ellie JJ is saying that you covered both single and married perspectives. So, Ellie JJ does appreciate that. There's no, you know what? And Trash Can Waves did say we were going overtime. That's some good ice cream. I like Rocket Road.
Go ahead, Frank. What do you think?
Yeah, well, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, it's if two people don't just truly don't see a way forward, and maybe this is after the options have been exhausted, then how can you stay? You know what I'm saying? If two people don't see a way forward. So I think I can just leave it at there. If there's a way forward and you work at it and you find that way, then you stay. But if two people cannot see a way forward, then for the sake of everything, you gotta get out of there.
Kelly?
Kelly, it's back to you. Because
Yeah,
Coffee
really
Talking
quickly.
Tech, his wife just keeps him for his twerking skills. I don't know why you left or stayed, but we're just kidding. Him and Corey told Coffee Talking Tech, like, we're gonna get you on here twerking, because I accidentally called him Coffee Talking Twerk one time. So that's his new name. So, anyways, was twerking a part of your marriage? No, go ahead. What's your answer?
No, it
to...
was not. Yeah, I agree with actually XDMC if it's abuse or cheating, and I know there's variations that people that they can work through that. So I would 100% agree with that. And you both have to be willing to work on it. It can't be one-sided. It's not going to work if you're both not willing.
Got it.
You guys
Wait, I do want to finish this up because Snuggles, I want to jump in here for the lady. Snuggles says, do women have the ability to naturally share their man? Yes or no? And is it natural for men to share their women? And I will say that I share Corey. He has a lot of work wives.
Oh, what?
Every time Corey, I don't know what's up.
I've never experienced being shared, but go ahead.
Let me tell you, I called work one time and the lady was like, Dag, this my time. Tell her call back later, because they were talking, right? So I'm telling you guys, everybody loves Corey. The women at work do too. And Sizzles does say abuse is a no-no. And Coffee Talking Twerk. I mean, Trash Can Wave said Coffee Talking Twerk. Hit her with that magic mic. Have her nickname you don't. You know what?
No, forget that. No, we got it here.
Big Guy Journey did say if she cheats, it's over. So, it's interesting how it's different for different folks,
Cheating, beating equals leaving. And like I said, Kevin Sanders, his point is that, when sometimes people get to these frivolous reasons for leaving, and then, she gained weight after the children win and lose it, or, he's boring, he doesn't like to do anything. Some of those frivolous things, he's saying that's how a lot of women find themselves single and unhappy, whereas opposed to, there are reasons that you should leave. There's cheating, beating. Yes, you should leave.
Tanika Lee says she's not sharing her husband. Heck no, ain't no sharing my husband.
Tanika Lee sound like Bishop Bullwinkle. Hell no, no.
Thank you so much, Ellie JJ, saying beautiful panel. And Coffee Talking Tech says if your mental health is in question, you need to go. That's a good point as well, huh? Anything?
I don't think you say that, Coffee Talking Twerk, because that means men by the thousands will be running out the front door.
You know what?
I gotta give myself on that one. So go ahead, Laquita.
Yeah, David Hunt is saying whatever happens to forever, for better or for worse. And someone did Jay Will. I can't even read this. Jay Will said, I know. He said, I've never experienced being shared. I want to see what that be like in my Mike Epps voice.
Well, guys,
this has been great.
There are no winners or losers on this panel. Well, there's no losers on this panel, only winners. So all of our panelists get a great round of applause. The ultimate football family solutions program. We've had a great time. If you enjoyed this content, definitely remember, like, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, you can always click the green coffee cup. Click.
Now, moving forward, this is a series that we want to continue on this channel, but we're also going to be joining other panels as well. So everybody here on the panel, you might see us on their channel soon, and very soon, because they will be hosting a similar round.
So let's give a big round of applause to El Rapo, who's now here. to Frank Goodin, who is here from the Talk with Frank Goodin channel. We're going to give a big hand to Kelly from the Magic of Life channel and to Colette with Over the Top WME. And the panelists, they have done a great job. Some of them have never played football in their life, but how do you guys feel after being in these 4 downs of football?
This was awesome. This was fun. Thank you. It went by so fast.
Yes, super fun.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Frank, because he's nodding, but
yeah, no, awesome experience. Got to do it more.
Yeah,
right.
XDMC says he's about to pour himself a glass of therapy right now. Anything else you guys want to say? Thank you so much, Ms. B Finesse. She clicked the coffee cup already. Make sure to sponsor is what she's saying to other people. Thank you so much, David Hunt, for being a wonderful moderator. Tanika Lee, we appreciate your input. She's given us an applause as well. Anything any of you want to say? Because we are done here. We only have a few more minutes to just go ahead and chat it up a little bit for what you guys want to say to our audience members.
Well, I just want to give it up to you guys as the host. Oh my gosh, you guys did an amazing job. I knew you was gonna do. I was excited about this like 2 weeks now. So you guys just knocked it out the park, and I don't know how we're gonna hold up to this. Like, you guys had set the bar like so high. Look, it's so high. It's not even in the camera. It's so high, guys.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's see how high. Maybe we can do this so you can show us. Okay.
So, guys, there's more to come, and hopefully, you know what? I mean, Blind Guy, his wife, their life, maybe they'll just host it, because I can't live up to this. I mean, you guys did an amazing job, and I wish we had more time. What do you guys think? I want you guys to drop in the comment if you guys think we should add more time to this. And tell us in the comment, what are some more topics you would like for us to talk about? That will give us some idea. Drop it in the comments, guys.
Definitely. We appreciate you, Colette, because as your channel name states, you are over the top all the time.
Absolutely.
Kelly, you are always vivid, and Frank, you're perfectly frank. Short, sweet, to the point. Guys,
so here's the thing, Corey, just so that you know. Oh, Ellie JJ says no. I don't know if that's about the time, but trash can wave. Look,
you famous for giving a one-word answer to a question. We're like, no. We're like, all right, you know what?
Black Tropical's like 2 hours. Trash can waves 2.5 hours. Friendsgiving, more time. And Big Guy Journey says this was very entertaining. Keep up the great work. We wanted to keep it within a time frame. More time, 2 hours tops, Tanika says. So I don't know. We can talk about that in the lead attorneys
Private Mastermind.
Right, when we get together with the group again. Jay Will is also saying more time, just not on Sundays. First day of work tomorrow. That's one reason why we kept it short. Sunday night, he says, I'm already going to be dragging. Making this show later will make it worse. Oh, exactly. Thank you for that.
Good point.
Everybody is saying more time. And Coffee Talking Tech says, over the top wins for the best nails. Thank you.
Over the top, always keeping it cute. Colette keeping it cute.
And
keeping it cute.
Snuggle talking trash. Don't you mind that Jamaican talking? She's up there trying to suck us up. She's trying to be the new Gail Lockett. I agree, Ellie JJ. 1 hour is enough on a Sunday night. So, hey, Big Guy is saying Corey is quick with his responses. He is.
Well, guys, this has been a great session of Our Marriage Needs Help. All marriages could use some help, so we're definitely going to keep this going. We'll announce how the series is going to work. We'll announce the time and everything else. So stay tuned to our channel. This week we got a fabulous lineup. Join us Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesday, we got TJ Randolph coming, talking about how to move from being a modern woman to being a better woman, and how to get that man, that husband you want, even at the age of 52. We're going to also have Black's Tropical Homesteading, giving us tips to how we can grow a garden in an urban setting that's subtropical, that's not meant for tropical plants. And we're also going to have Big Guy Journey talking about how he lost 218 pounds.
Wow.
And how he's fit, not just physically, but financially.
Yeah, and he's on a plant-based diet lifestyle as well.
All right. So
how do we say goodbye? Frank, how do we say goodbye if it's football? You tell us.
If it's football, I don't know. That's the end of the game. We'll see y'all on
Like,
the
is that what they
next one.
say?
I got it. I got this. I got it.
Maybe Kelly knows.
No, that's good. That's it. I want
got
to
it.
thank everyone
Got it.
who joined us too in the chat. Thank you so much.
Corey got it. Corey
I
got
got
it.
this.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us for this
Okay,
broadcast.
wait a minute. Snuggles trying to give us questions for next time. Does any woman ever talk about cooking and cleaning? And do the men talk about doing yard work? I talk about cooking all the time on my channel. Anyways, go ahead, Corey.
So thank you for joining us for this exciting back and forth gridiron clash between the Titans. And as always, the only winners on this game are those who like Washington. All else born losers. Thank you for joining us for this episode. And we say goodbye in our classic way.
Wait, does everybody say it?
Everybody put up 2 fingers. And in French, we say deuces.
Deuces.